Hi students, today I will teach you Rural Life and Society lesson number 4 History. Now, before coming of the Europeans, rural life was simple. The peasant families cultivated the land and paid a part of the produce to the village headmen or the intermediaries as revenue. When the East India Company took over the charge, they changed the revenue collection. The revenue was fixed and the peasant had to pay the revenue in cash. They also forced the peasant to grow those crops which could be sold in the market. The British introduced 3 different types of land revenue settlement. One is permanent settlement, next riotary settlement and Mahalwari settlement. Now we will read one after another. First is permanent settlement. It is introduced by Lord Cornwallis in 1793 in Bengal. Jamindars were the owner of this land according to this settlement. An agent of the government to collect revenue, they have to pay 89% of the collected revenue to the government. They were permitted 11% of the revenue collected. Land revenue was fixed for 10 years. They were given hereditary rights. Now there are some settlements of this system. It created a new class of landlords. Taxes were often collected by oppressive method. The possession of the peasants were worsened. Next come riotary settlement. Riotary settlement, this system was introduced by Thomas Munro in 1820-27. He extended the riotary system in Bombay and other adjoining areas. In this system, there were no jamindars and other intermediaries. Revenue was forced as 1/3 of the gross produce. Now the limitations of this settlement are, in this system money lenders began to seize the lands of their peasant debaters. Another drawback was riot had to pay the revenue even if the produce was partially or wholly destroyed. Next come Mahalwari settlement. Mahalwari settlement, after riotary settlement comes Mahalwari settlement. This is the modified settlement of Jamindari system. In this system, a settlement was made with a group of villages collectively called Mahal. The land in this village belonged to the village community, which was jointly responsible for the payment of the land revenue. The limitation of this settlement is, due to high land revenue demand, large areas of land began to pass into the hands of the money lenders and the merchants. There were impoverishments, widespread disposition of land among the cultivating communities in the 1830s and 1840s. The anguish of the cultivators was expressed in popular uprising in 1857. Now next day we will read about the commercialization of agriculture. Thank you.